Hey, everybody. Welcome back to our English podcast. I'm Emma.
And I'm Mike. In today's episode, we're going to walk you through some handy phrases that'll make your everyday English conversations much smoother.
Exactly, Mike. Let's jump straight in. Our first phrase is, could you please repeat that?
This one comes in really handy when you've missed what someone said, especially in loud places or during phone calls where the connection isn't great.
Right. It also signals to the other person that you're genuinely paying attention. Next up, we have, can you help me, please?
Simple but effective. Whether you're lost in a supermarket or stuck on a task, this phrase gets the message across clearly and politely.
And it works in pretty much any setting. Now let's move on to, I'm sorry, I don't understand.
This one is a lifesaver when a conversation is moving too fast for you to keep up. You can follow it up with, could you explain it again? To get things clarified.
Never hesitate to ask for clarification. It's always better than nodding along without understanding. Our next phrase is, nice to meet you.
A classic. Whenever you're introduced to someone for the first time, this phrase instantly sets a warm and friendly tone. Something like, hi, I'm Mike. Nice to meet you.
It's one of those phrases that leaves a great first impression every single time. Now, we can't skip over thank you and you're welcome.
These two go hand in hand. Thank you expresses appreciation, and you're welcome is the natural response when someone thanks you. Basic, but absolutely essential.
Politeness really does open doors in any language. Now let's look at excuse me.
This one is incredibly versatile. You can use it to catch someone's attention, to squeeze past someone in a crowded space, or to apologize for a small accidental bump. One phrase, many situations.
Truly one of the most useful tools in everyday communication. Moving along, how about I need your assistance?
This is a more formal alternative to simply asking for help. In a workplace setting, for instance, you might say, excuse me, I need your assistance with this task. It sounds professional and respectful.
Great for office environments. Another phrase worth knowing is, could you explain that in more detail?
Perfect. For moments when a brief explanation just isn't enough. In a meeting or a class, you could say, could you explain that in more detail, please? It shows you're engaged and eager to understand.
Curiosity is always appreciated. Let's also cover, I appreciate your assistance.
A step above a simple thank you, this phrase carries a bit more weight. It lets the other person know that their effort genuinely made a difference.
And what about, could you please speak more slowly?
Absolutely essential for language learners. If someone's talking at full speed and you're struggling to keep up, just ask them politely to slow down. Most people are happy to adjust.
Communication is a two-way street. Both sides need to make it work. Now, let's talk about, may I interrupt you for a moment?
This is the respectful way to jump into a conversation without being rude about it. It acknowledges the other person's turn to speak while still allowing you to add your point.
Timing matters a lot when it comes to interrupting. Now, on to preferences. How about, I'd prefer to meet in the morning?
Straightforward and clear. When coordinating schedules, stating your preference up front saves a lot of back and forth. You could say, I'd prefer to meet in the morning if that works for you.
And if plans fall through, there's always, could we reschedule our appointment?
Things don't always go as planned, and that's okay. This phrase lets you request a new time politely. Just make sure to offer an alternative when you do.
Flexibility and consideration go a long way. Now, let's get into apologies. starting with, I apologize for the inconvenience.
When something goes wrong and others are affected, owning it matters. Saying, I apologize for the inconvenience caused by the delay shows accountability and respect for people's time.
And for more serious situations, please accept my sincere apologies.
This one carries real sincerity. It's what you reach for when a simple sorry isn't quite enough. It shows you genuinely mean it and want to make things right.
Taking responsibility is a sign of maturity and emotional intelligence. Now, shifting to requests. How about, could you send me the report?
Direct, polite, and to the point. Adding a deadline makes it even clearer. Could you send me the report by end of day? That way, everyone's on the same page.
And if you need a hand with something, would you mind helping me with this task?
A wonderfully considerate way to ask for help. It gives the other person room to say yes or suggest a better time, rather than putting them on the spot.
Now for some positivity, compliments, like, you did a fantastic job.
Never underestimate the power of a well-placed compliment. Telling a colleague, you did a fantastic job on that presentation, can genuinely make their day and strengthen your working relationship.
And I admire your creativity.
Recognizing someone's unique talents and out-of-the-box thinking goes a long way. People thrive when their strengths are acknowledged.
On that note, let's wrap up with some phrases for offering help. How about, can I assist you with anything?
Proactively offering help, rather than waiting to be asked, builds trust and a sense of teamwork. If you spot someone struggling, just step up and ask.
And finally, let me know if you need any help.
A simple but powerful phrase. It keeps the door open for communication and lets the other person know they're not alone if things get tricky.
And that brings us to the end of today's episode. We hope these phrases give you a confidence boost in your English conversations.
If you've been using any of these phrases or have questions about them, we'd love to hear from you on our podcast platform. Thanks for listening.
Keep practicing. The more natural these phrases feel, the more fluent you'll become. See you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.